January data is in, and the sector remained fairly stable last month, with the average daily subsidy dropping just slightly by 26 cents to approximately $297. Rural and remote facilities experienced a slightly more notable decrease of 55 cents. While this isn't a significant movement, maintaining revenue stability will be key as we navigate the months ahead. Claiming activity saw a notable decline across all facility types, which we attributed to workforce resourcing factors, as the AMOs balanced leave requests among their teams over the holiday period. Voluntary claiming followed suit, decreasing nearly 3% in January, down from 4.5% in December. Remember, these figures reflect the snapshot at data generation time, with AMOs continuing to process backdated requests. So, expect some fluctuation as the month settles. Now, as of the end of January, just under 43% of ANAC assessment dates were greater than 12 months of age. Finally, the time from request to reassessment has tightened significantly. This time last year, we had average waits of over 20 days, but we've now driven that down to under 18 days, reflecting an improvement in efficiency. January marked a significant milestone for occupancy, reaching over 90% for the first time since December 2019. This recovery is quite the journey from the consistent 93% we saw until mid-2017, followed by a decline to a low of just under 87% in February 2023. This uptick in occupancy speaks volumes about demand catching up to supply, but with less visibility on new beds, the question remains: will there be adequate infrastructure to meet this demand? Now, the sector saw a slight increase in short-term stays, with 24% of residents staying in care less than 6 months. New permanent admissions grew by just over 1.5%, while respite usage experienced a slight decline of just under 3%. Now, unfortunately for those admission teams incentivized and measured by respite to permanent care conversion rates, last month saw a nearly 4% slide in those respite conversions. The average age of new admissions last month was an 85-year-old resident. From December to January, we saw a decline in care time across the board. Total direct care minutes per resident per day dropped by over 3%, bringing the industry average down to 208 minutes, which is well below the desired target of 215 minutes. RN minutes also fell below the required 44-minute industry average. Now, as we wrap things up, it's clear that January 2025 has been a month of shifts and milestones, with occupancy on the rise, signaling a demand that's finally aligning with available beds, but with care times and claiming activities showing a decline. The sector is navigating through these changes, balancing care standards with workforce dynamics, all while keeping an eye on future infrastructure needs. If you have concerns about your agency expenditures, sustainable operations, or just want to stay ahead of your reporting obligations, please reach out. We'd be happy to have a conversation with you and your teams about your concerns. We are helping more and more facilities each week to achieve sustainable and compliant operations under ANAC.